Hey Lashy Kids and Driving Mutants, I'm Lady Shasha, Mistress of the Snark, and today we're going back to the 80s to talk about One Dark Night. This starts out with the authorities being called to an apartment in which the bodies of a 70-year-old man and 7 teenage girls have been found along with many strange things. Julie, played by Meg Tilly, is trying to join the Sisters, a sorority-type group, but in high school.
Ain't no sister yet, Kitty.
Well, she's passed every test you've given her.
For your information, Leslie, I'm far from finished with her initiation.
They are Robin Evans as Carol, Leslie Spates as Kitty, and Elizabeth Daily as Leslie. I know Elizabeth by her musical stage name, E.G. Daily. I also knew her from Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Anyway, Julie wants to prove that she can take the sisters' initiation.
Got to prove I can do it.
All she wants to do is show how weak and chicken you are.
Yeah, and that's all the more reason why I won't back down.
Unfortunately for her, she has to stay overnight in a mausoleum. The sisters try to dress up like ghosts and ghouls to try to scare her, but they all end up having to battle the very real evil of a telekinetic psychic energy vampire. That's what makes this movie stand out, the premise. They could have went with zombies or classic vampires, but they put a metaphysical twist on it by making the villain unique.
Mrs. McKenna, my name is Samuel Dockstetter, and I'm a feature writer for the world of the occult. Do you know anything about bioenergy? It's the electromagnetic force in all living things. Carl Raymar was one of the only true practitioners of telekinesis in the world.
If I entertained you, made you smile, or helped you pass the time, please consider supporting this channel so that I can do that more. Horror channels often get suppressed and demonetized, but you can help in 3 ways: by pledging a monthly contribution on Patreon, sending a one-time tip using your preferred financial app, or you could help for free by liking and commenting for the algorithm, and most importantly, sharing this video on your social media. Thank you so much. I used to confuse this movie with the movie Mausoleum because this movie mostly takes place in a mausoleum. It's a very interesting and underrated gem. You go in thinking it's one type of movie, but then it turns out to be a very different kind of movie. It still holds up to me to this day. It still looks great, even though the copy that I watched wasn't digitally remastered. The pacing is perfect. I tell you, 88 minutes is the perfect length for telling this story. New filmmakers, please take note. Is it scary? Well, when I was a kid, it scared me quite a bit, but not so much anymore. Also, I love how the evil was defeated. I won't spoil that part for you. The practical effects still look great. They remind me a bit of the effects from Life Force. I mean, the way the corpses look. There's some similarity between how this looks in One Dark Night and how this looks in Life Force. There was also pretty cool motion effects as well. The actors did an excellent job, and of course Meg Tilly went on to star in many films. But the character that I loved as a kid and still do to this day is Kitty. I love that they gave her the little quirk of chewing on a toothbrush. It's so random and yet relatable to anyone with anxiety. Anyway, I think this is a classic 80s horror movie that I highly recommend checking out. At the time of this recording, One Dark Night was available on Tubi, Plex, Freevee, Vudu, Amazon Prime, and I think a couple other places. But, like I always say, watch it for yourself. Just because I love something doesn't mean you won't hate it, and just because I hate something doesn't mean you won't love it. Have you seen One Dark Night? What did you think of it? Let me know in the comments. Until next time. Special thank you to my patrons. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Reminder to new and returning Latchkey Kids, don't forget to follow me on your preferred social media platform and check the community tab on YouTube for some fun extras. By the way, here are some other videos you might like.